So the first story I want to talk about is, oh man, man, what happened to free speech? Um, because you're pro-Israel and you support killing of innocent Palestinian women and children, like you don't care about it, and there are activists that just say stop with the killing, stop giving Israel weapons. You don't like their speech, so you want to deport them. Isn't that nice in America? Like America, I don't never want to hear from these patriotic motherfuckers ever again that America is a free country and home of the free land of free home, whatever the fuck that slogan is, which I don't give a fuck for. I don't want to never hear that shit again. Like I'm just gonna shut you down if I ever hear that shit again. So this is from the Intercept. It says the far right group building a list of pro-Palestine activists to deport. Oh God! It says Betar's U.S. said it has shared with the Trump administration a list of the names of hundreds of terrorist supporters. Wow! I remember like especially last year, motherfucking Zionists on Twitter. Most of them were bots, by the way. But anyway, they called me a terrorist supporter because or a Hamas supporter because I have a fucking heart, which they don't have. Like it's wild. It says I'm making it a little bit bigger. That was kind of small. There we go. There we go. It says on January 29th, Palestinian organizers in New York City gathered at a park for a vigil to mourn the 1 year anniversary of Han Rajab, a 6-year-old killed last year alongside her family and paramedics by the Israeli military in Gaza. Yeah, y'all remember that. Um, at Zuccotti Park in Lower Manhattan, attendees laid candles alongside photos and art of a job. Just a visual. That same day, this orange piece of shit named Donald Trump signed an executive order titled "Additional Measures to Combat Anti-Semitism" that demands the removal of resident aliens that violate our laws and calls on the Department of Justice to protect law and order, quell pro-Hamas vandalism and intimidation, and investigate and punish anti-Jewish racism and leftist anti-American colleges and universities. I just can't make this shit up. Oh my god, right there, guy. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to switch to the layout. My god, man. I bet y'all like the fuck. It comes on the heels of an earlier anti-immigration order signed during Trump's first day in office that called for increased vetting and crackdowns on visa holders and people trying to enter U.S. based on their political and cultural views. Oh God. Let me see. Emboldened by the pair orders, Batar U.S., the American branch of international organization found by the earliest Zionist writer and settler colonialist Zev Jabotinsky. Jabotinsky. Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. LRA, yeah, of course. Like Batar founded by Zionists to get rid of the terrorist supporters. Oh, oh God. Let me continue. It says in 1923 took the social media head of the visual for a job, which it derogatorily dismissed as jihad rally. Yeah, so nice of you. Batar invited its supporters to show up to assist ICE in deportation efforts, promising to document all attendees to submit to the Trump administration as part of his recent orders. But ain't this guy like the guy that's trying to basically ain't he like a snitch? That kind of like some kind of snitch. That kind of like a little bit of some snitch type energy right here. I like yeah. Like at the visual, a small group of heckler attendees yelling, "Show us your faces so we can get you deported." And we're ICE, then reportedly chanting "ICE, ICE, ICE," according to a video posted on the group's account. Then this is not a protest. This is a visual for hiring a job, you dumbass motherfucker. It's a Hyman, it's a visual for Hyman job. It's not a protest. Oh God. Oh God. I can't, man. I can't with these people. Like reading this shit making my head, my sinus infection not even better, man. Um, we're here for a 6-year-old girl. One visual attendee pleaded to an NYPD officer before being drowned out by counter protesters accusing them of a fake genocide and using human shields. After the visual concluded, Betar claimed on social media to have identified the attendees using face recognition technology and said it reported him to the Department of Homeland Security. Wow. 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 Free speech experts and Muslim and Palestine solidarity advocates worry that such harassment and discrimination for Betar and other far right groups will only spread thanks to Trump's recent orders. Amid growing calls to deport political foes and defenders of human rights, they fear a new climate where political speech is silenced and those brave enough to speak out against severe punishment. The conflation of speech critical of Israel with anti Semitism and support for Hamas will do little to protect Jews in the United States from hate. Oh, God, said Jonah Rubin with Jewish Voice for Peace, a progressive Jewish American group that advocates for Palestinian human rights. And this quote right here, it says these policies have nothing to do with Jewish safety. It doesn't. It's not about protecting the Jews. It's not about, you know, uh, it's about, we have the right to we have the right to do to unalive Palestinian people. We support that, and you people, you radical leftists, or what they call them, which is crazy, that are against us doing harm. You need to go away. You need to go to Gitmo. That's what it's about. Not about Jewish safety. Like again with the hostages thing. Like it was never about the hostages. I remember people kept saying in the beginning, "We gotta get the hostages, man. I'm pretty sure some of those hostages got killed by those Israeli airstrikes when Hamas kept them. Like, okay, but let me continue. Um, these policies have nothing to do with Jewish safety, Rubin said. The idea that these are about Jewish safety rather than about widespread censorship and an attempt to shut down any and all dissent, whether it's about Palestine, whether it's about human rights, or whether it's about other movements for social justice, it doesn't hold up to even the slightest bit of scrutiny. Um, then I'm gonna read this. It says the premise behind Trump's more recent order is rooted in Project Esther, a treatise by the authors of Project 2025. The document was billed as a blueprint to counter anti-Semitism. Yeah, yeah. Being at a visual for the little girl that was unnecessarily killed. Yeah, that's so anti-Semitic. And holding up a Free Palestine sign at a protest is so anti-Semitic. Oh, get the fuck up out of here, bro. And offered strategies to target and silence critics of Israel, include deportation. A fact sheet about the executive order related by the Trump administration mirrored image about from Project Esther and laid bare the order's intent to cancel the student visas of all Hamas sympathizers on college campuses, vowing to deport all resident aliens who join in the pro-jihadist protests. Wow. Then right here, then I'm gonna end it. Such ideas are increasingly gaining purchase in conservative discourse. Pledges to deport supporters of Palestinian rights were a key part of the Republicans' party platform. A congressional bill introduced last May called for similar measures. Yeah, yeah, I remember that last year. I remember that last year they were trying to you know, have an anti-Semitic bill punishing college campuses for letting kids protest. Like, yeah, home of the free, right? Yeah, they don't want you protesting. Um, Now if you protest against for Israel, oh, that's okay, that's cool. Like, yeah, you can do that all you want to, man. Yeah, yeah, no holds barred, but protesting against genocide, nah, 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 nah. That's anti-Semitic. That's you're a Hamas sympathizer or whatever. Man, all these people could just fuck off, man.